So 100 different toys, shovels and bucket. They're somewhere already in the sand everywhere, and nobody's coming when they are called. Someone in the back keeps saying, "Are we there yet?" And someone else already in tears. And you are there, hand gripping the wheels of a minivan, threatening to drive this whole thing into the river. But you are good at it. You maintain open communication with the clients and subcontractor and make sure to write out the timeline for each step of the building process. Yet deep down you know it could be better. It's requiring far too much work, and you're sure that most of this could be automated if only you had the right plan and tools in place. So what is a construction management plan? A construction management plan, or in the short you can call it as CMP, is basically a formal document approved by construction stakeholders. So basically stakeholders like investor, subcontractor, architect, clients. So these are the personals that comes under a stakeholder. Okay, there are three types of construction management plan. So first comes overall CMP. So basically used by some clients to map out the high level project goals from concept to delivery. And then comes detailed CMP, construction management plan. So it's basically used by some contractor to detail the schedule, cost and execution of each task required to complete the project. Okay, and next comes impact CMP, impact construction management plan. So it is used to address the impact of a construction project, which will have on the community surrounding. Using the right type of plan ensures you are communicating the information needed to move forward with your project. A detailed CMP is also an essential part of keeping stakeholders apprised of changes and up to date throughout the project. Otherwise, you could end up missing deadlines or having to rework construction element because you didn't get by on time. So did you know that almost half of all the construction rework is due to the poor miscommunication and poor project data? And one of the primary reasons for miscommunication is a lack of common platform for all the stakeholders to communicate and share project data. Fortunately, this is avoidable with the right construction management planning tools. So what's included in a detailed construction management plan? The purpose of a detailed construction management plan is to strategize how to execute a building project. There tends to be 9 key areas. So scope. So what are you building? What are the main deliverables? And how are you going to prevent scope creep? And then comes schedule. So what are your main milestone or key deliverable dates? How will you create and manage the schedule so it stays current? And then comes budget. What's your budget for the project and how will you control cost and prevent overspending? And then comes resources. So who do you need to complete the project? Electrician, plumbers, etc. So how will you make sure you have the resources available when you need them? Procurement. So what else do you need for the project? Construction material, supplies, subcontractor, machinery. How will you locate it? Get the best price and ensure it's to the site for when you need it. Then comes quality. What requirement, building codes, etc. does the project need to meet? How will you make sure it passes? And then comes risk. What are the current risks to the construction project? How will you track and handle current risk and new ones that crop up? And then comes communication. So how do you need to keep updated on project risk and issues? How do you plan to keep them in the loop? And then comes change. How are you going to control changes to the project? The great thing about a CMP, construction management plan, is once you write the first one, a lot of information can be used again and again. Your schedule might change from project to project, but how you plan to manage it likely won't vary once you have a solid process in place. So here comes the conclusion. We get it, managing construction project can be time-consuming headache, but it doesn't have to be this way. Using the right type of construction management planning tool can ensure you're communicating the correct information to all the necessary stakeholders so that you can move your project forward without a hitch.